Hello, and welcome to this learning session regarding billing errors on the Client Billing Portal. This video will include how to log into the portal, directions on how to resolve billing errors, as well as reviewing medical policies on our website. The billing errors on the portal are indicative of information that was missing during the ordering process, such as missing insurance or supporting diagnosis, as well as information being requested from insurance, such as medical records. First, to log in to the Client Billing Portal page, from our homepage, hnl.com, select on the Provider Portal icon located at the top left of the screen. Scroll down and click on the icon labeled Client Billing Portal. This will bring you to a login page where you can enter your credentials. Once you are logged in, click on the Billing Errors tab. This screen will indicate how many errors there are for review. If you are assigned to multiple sites as shown, you must first make a selection on the site you wish to work on. You should then see a Get Errors button at the bottom right of your screen. Click this button to work errors. In this screen, you are able to sort any columns as needed. For example, to sort alphabetically by patient name, click on the triangle in the patient name header. You may also consider sorting alphabetically by the physician's name, especially as you consider trends that can be addressed internally with your physicians. When you are ready to work on a patient's account, click on the hyperlink under a Session ID column header. We have now opened the patient record page. At the top, directly in the middle, you will find the patient name. Underneath that, you will find the medical record number used for the patient. We provide the date of service on the left-hand side, which is when the lab work was processed by HNL Lab Medicine. On the right-hand side, we provide the name of who ordered the labs. Underneath that, there are three hyperlinks: patient, insurance, and diagnosis. We'll talk about these a little bit more in a bit. Now let's look at the section labeled Information Needed from the Ordering Physician. Underneath the column header that states Error Field, there is a brief explanation of what was missing from the order and therefore needed from the provider. You can also read through the Details column if you need to. To expand the note, click on the plus sign. In this case, we require the subscriber ID. We provide the name of the insurance at the top left here. If the insurance name is correct, you can enter the subscriber ID in the new value field. Note, punctuations such as dashes are not needed. If you need to change the insurance name, click on the insurance hyperlink instead. You can remove the information listed in the insurance company ID and type in the name of the insurance you wish to change it to. Choose the insurance from the dropdown, then enter the corresponding subscriber ID for the insurance you are entering. When entering insurance, please only add insurance that is active for the date of service shown. If additional insurance needs to be added, such as a secondary plan, you can click on the Add Insurance button here. Once you are finished adding insurances, click on the Save button at the bottom. Let's move on to our next patient case. In this example, the error field simply reads Other Info. I can expand the Details section by clicking on the plus sign. In this case, medical records are needed for the patient. When records are required, there is a hyperlink that allows you to attach records directly into the portal. Please note that the new value field should be left empty since records are being attached instead. When you are ready, hit Save at the bottom of your screen. Now let's move on to our last patient example. This error field indicates there is an issue with a diagnosis code. In the Related To column, it provides the procedure code that has an issue. There is also an information button to the left of it. When you click on it, it provides the test name that corresponds to the procedure code. In this case, procedure code 84443 is for the TSH thyroid stim hormone. To close the information box, click on the X. You may view the diagnosis codes that were already provided to HNL Lab Medicine by clicking on the diagnosis hyperlink near the top right. As you are reviewing errors, there is no need to provide the same information. In this case, new information is needed to resolve the diagnosis issue. When you are ready to add diagnosis codes, you may type in the code or verbiage into the new value field. Select the appropriate code from the drop-down menu. Click Save at the bottom of your screen when finished. Any diagnosis information being added to the portal should be accurate, compliant, and documented within that patient's record. Finally, we want to mention that some insurances publish their medical policies, which includes a list of supporting diagnosis codes. These policies represent what the insurance will typically consider to be medically necessary reasons for ordering the test. HNL Lab Medicine has organized these policies into our website. They can be referenced as a guide to assist in the ordering process. Let's look at the Insurance Coverage Policies page now. From HNL.com, click on Healthcare Professionals, then click Billing and Coding. Scroll down to select the Insurance and Coding Resources page. This page includes many helpful resources. Underneath the Insurance Coverage Policies, there are several tabs that you can choose from. Most insurances may follow rules set forth by Medicare. There is also a tab labeled Other Insurance Coverage Policies. Here, you can select the patient's insurance to review their specific policy page. If the insurance is not listed, feel free to use the Medicare tab instead, as not every insurance will publish their own policies. This page will list out the procedure code as found on the billing portal, as well as a corresponding hyperlink. To search for a procedure code, on your keyboard, click on Control F like Frank. This will open a search function where you can enter the procedure code that was listed in the portal. Let's search for 84443. When a policy is found for the test, it will be highlighted on the page. Click on the hyperlink next to it. This will direct you to a medical policy page for the test, which includes a list of diagnosis codes. These codes represent what the insurance considers to be medically necessary reasons for ordering the test. Although we have organized the insurance medical policies and include them on our website, we must stress to always bill compliantly. Please be sure to only include diagnosis codes in the portal that are documented on the patient's record. We encourage our clients to log into the portal at least once a week to ensure these issues are addressed in a timely manner. Billing errors will only be on the portal for up to 40 days. If you are having issues logging into the portal or have questions, please contact us at HNL Client Billing at hnl.com. This concludes this training session on billing errors.